days are getting colder. Soon the snowflakes will be falling. We're going to put away the lawn chairs and bring out the snow shovels, which means it's that time of year. It's time to winterize your home. It can be overwhelming, but the Bro Laws are here with a very simple checklist to make the changeover smooth as ice. Welcome back to my Bro Laws.
So good to be here.
It is so good to be here. And so you both have been busy with your families, but you've also been growing hair. Hair is coming out of your face. So let's talk a little bit about what that's about.
You almost had no reaction to that.
We're bringing in the mustaches for Movember. It's a huge cause that we love to be able to support and raise some money for men's testicular cancer, as well as men's mental health, which is one of the new things that we love that they're doing with this.
I love that it's grown to include that as part of the conversation. Such an important part of the conversation to be having, especially when it comes to men and mental health. So we love that. We've put the link to your fundraiser up on the Cityline website. That's cityline.tv, and we always want to help with whatever you two are doing.
Thank you.
Back to winter maintenance. So what is the first thing on our checklist?
Probably the most important thing, and that is shutting off the water to the outside of your house. So imagine for me, if you will, that this is the outside of your house. This is a hose bib. So you want to make sure that there's not going to be water in this line, that it's not active, because you hear about lines bursting. This is why. So you want to make sure that on the inside of your house, you locate your water shutoffs. If it's going along with the water line, that means it's on. You want to turn that off.
Okay.
And then you want to come outside the house and you want to turn this on. So open it up all the way so that it takes the water out of the line from the shutoff to the hose bib. Now there's nothing in here that can freeze all the way back and burst your line. So you want to make sure you bleed out the water that's remaining in this line after the shutoff, and now you're nice and safe. Another quick note, if you're going to go away over the winter time, just turn off your main water. Right where it comes into the house, make sure that's turned off. That way nothing big can happen while you're away enjoying the winter.
See, my dad has always been so big on that. And I've always thought, why are you like, do you have to go that extra step? They say, yes, you do.
It does a lot of damage.
It does a lot of damage. And I've owned a house for too long to not know this. You keep this on, but you put that off.
But you turn this off.
Okay, thank you for that. Well, we don't want the flooding, but we also don't want fire. So let's talk a little bit about that. What do we need to be doing?
Absolutely. It's getting colder, so you're going to want to start that fireplace, and you're going to want to warm up your spaces, but you need to make sure the chimney's been cleaned and taken care of, right, Joey?
Yeah, like call me out like that?
Right, Joey?
So we're mainly talking about wood-burning fireplaces. So when you have an active chimney and you have a wood-burning fireplace, that's what I grew up with. So one of the main things, my dad showed me how to make a really hot fire when you want to warm up a room quickly. Now, what he neglected to tell me is you don't want to do that as your first fire of the year when you haven't cleaned the chimney yet. So we had a gathering. I started a really hot fire because people were complaining about the cold. But the chimney wasn't cleaned yet, so the fire department showed up because there was flames shooting out the top of our chimney. So that's when the lesson was learned. You have to make sure that that chimney has been swept and cleaned before you have your fires. First ones of the season.
Now, when the firefighters come to your place, ding dong, because this has happened to me, are they like, aren't you those two guys on the TV that tell people about their homes? Like, oh my gosh. It's happened to me a couple of times when I'm cooking, okay? They're like, aren't you the lady from the, it's like, no.
I'm not the chef.
No. Okay, now if we prefer cooking with gas on the barbecue, like let's talk a little bit about that. What do we need to do to prep it for the winter months?
Basically just not what Dave did.
Wow, okay, throwing shade right back. I see how it is. I made the mistake last winter of I covered my barbecue. I thought it was protected for the winter, but I didn't wrap around the bottom of it. So an animal decided to make a nice little home in it over the winter to stay warm. So come spring, took my cover off, ready for my first barbecue, and it was disgusting.
Oh, brutal. Okay, you don't want that. So you've got to make sure you tie up the whole thing.
Exactly. So you'll get some bungee cords, wrap it around the bottom, make sure that's clean, and then take care of your grill too. You want to make sure it's looking nice. You don't want it to get too rusty. You don't want old food creating mold and mildew on it. Exactly. Take some cooking oil to that and the interior parts of the barbecue as well. Just get it nice and clean so that come spring, you're ready for that barbecue and you can enjoy it.
Absolutely. Okay, any other items we should try to store inside?
The lawnmower. So this is key. When you're done cutting the lawn for the season, get it inside, clean out the grass around the blades so that that doesn't cause mold and mildew, and then just make sure you drain the gas out of the tank as well.
Okay, very good to know. Anything else we need to know about indoor maintenance at this time of year?
Yeah, so you want to make sure you're taking care of your furnace filter. You want to be changing it with the seasons anyways, but come winter, there's going to be more hot air pumping through that furnace. So you don't want to get these old dirty ones out. You can see how much it collects of the dust going through your house. You want to get a nice clean filter in there so that you can be breathing some fresh, clean air.
We love that. And last but not least, we want to decorate our homes, right?
You do, and you're getting lights up and stuff like that, so you want to make sure that you're protecting yourself as you're getting out there.
Be safe when you're hanging your Christmas lights.
Be
That's
safe.
the biggest thing we can't say enough.
All right, so make sure if you're up on that ladder, you've got someone supervising you.
Absolutely, very important.
Very important. All right, we love to hear that. Well, we've got some great news. The Brolaws are giving one lucky viewer their very own telescoping extension ladder from Telesteps. You two are so nice. Really nice. This is going to help you get your home winter ready, so go to cityline.tv for more contest details.